share this. Not many people know this actually. Not of like, okay, I'm going to connect, do some social service later on in my life. I'm going to be in Rotary, or I want to be a doctor. Actually, I wanted to be. I think ನನಗೆ greatest opportunity that I got in my life ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ one sentence ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ it nourishes my soul. I took the initiative to set up a dialysis unit here in Hassan. I did get an opportunity to work in the Gulf country. I had way back in late 90s, early 2000s at the time. But my family, especially my parents, said that my family comes first.
Hello everyone, Namaskara. This is Arya Suresh, and this is my series of talk show, which is going to be my podcast. So, as you know, I'm starting this series wherein I'm going to introduce you with a lot of different people from different walks of the society. So, to begin with, we have one of the great influential as well as women empowerment personality who leads the society as a very great example. We have Dr. Preeti Mohan with us. She's also known for epitome of calmness and a great personality, as well as we have well known her from so many years. So it's an honor and pleasure to have you in our podcast, ma'am. Welcome, and it's a great moment of joy.
Thank you, Arya, so much for having me on this podcast. And thanks for that wonderful introduction that you gave.
I think this is nothing like we have a lot about you to speak about. I just give like a 20 to 30 seconds of intro wherein I don't think I've covered the entire stuff. So yeah, that's the reason why we are here, so that we'll discuss about this with you. So hope we have a great
Yeah, Arya, you know what? I'm actually very excited, very happy. ತುಂಬ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅಂತಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ಈ ಪಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ you were once the student of our kindergarten, alva. So when our children, when our little learners, when they grow and they do wonderful things in life, and what more do we want anta ansutte. It's so fulfilling to see our little learners doing such wonderful things.
Thank you so much.
So that's, I think, the most fulfilling thing for an educator.
It's like so true, ma'am. I do feel so blessed, in fact, having sitting in front of you, wherein once I remember I was like a very small child with you beside you, and now sitting in front of you, it's like a great moment of joy to me. So as I said, like you manage, like you have like kept your foot in like three different paths. Like you are an active dentist, as well as you're a Rotarian, as well as you manage a kindergarten school. These both don't have any link with each other, but still you're managing this. So if you have done this, so I think there must be an impact or some seed which has been sown in your childhood which led to this thing. So if you want to just tell about how your childhood was, like nimda hinge family inda hinge, what led you this, could you just explain?
Arya, see, now to begin with, actually to share our journey, it's a pleasure, because when we look back, we realize that every experience that we have had, whether planned or unplanned, from our childhood days, will actually shape the person that we are today. So I was born here in Hassan.
Okay.
ನನ್ನ paternal parents, grandparents, maternal grandparents, parents, ನನ್ನ husband is born and brought up here. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು we are from Hassan.
Okay.
So our roots are deeply connected to this place.
Nice.
So wherever life takes me, I feel proud that I belong here to Hassan.
Okay.
And I feel proud to call Hassan my home.
Okay.
And ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು.
Okay.
ಸೊ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೈ ಮದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ good homemaker, good cook, good mother.
Okay.
Then my husband is a passionate Rotarian. So this is about my family.
Yeah.
And ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ, we are two daughters to our parents. She lives in Dubai. She's into technical field.
Okay.
She and her family. And my daughter, she's a lawyer.
Okay.
And
nice.
she works for American Arbitration Association, and she lives in Canada.
Oh,
ನನ್ನ
nice.
ಅಳಿಯ is specialized in artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So ನಮ್ಮ family, it covers
various sectors.
agriculture, education, dentistry, law, and tech. So it covers
And society
all
as
this.
like Rotarians, no, ma'am.
Rotarian Mohan
Yeah.
is so much connected to the
Yeah.
community,
Yeah,
especially here in Hassan.
So true, ma'am. Like you were also been like a president ಆಗಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ma'am, like
ಹೌದು
governor or some
ಹೌದು
president.
ನಾನು ರೋಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಂಟರ್ಡ್ ರೋಟ್ರಿ through my husband itself.
Okay.
I've been associated in Rotary for a very long time.
Okay.
So Rotary gave an opportunity for me to connect with the community, and
Okay.
Mohan, my husband, inspires
It's
me.
nice. Okay.
And it's given me an opportunity to connect with the inspiring people here,
Okay.
and then also to it given me a platform to do bring some changes in the
Changes to the
society.
society.
Yeah.
Like ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ like ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು
ನಾನು
ma'am
ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ರೋಟ್ರಿ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ
Okay.
ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೆ.
Okay.
ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮದುವೆ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸ್ ಎನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೋಟ್ರಿ ಸ್ಪೌಸ್ಗೆ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ 2014 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ 12 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಇವಾಗ ರೋಟ್ರಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಗಿ I got an opportunity to some important like ತುಂಬಾ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯುತವಾದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಕ್ತು ರೋಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. So Mohan motivates me actually.
Nice. I'm like what I've observed like in today's like we as a generation ನಮಗೆ like two opportunities ಇದೆ, it will be men or women, like ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ we have wide aspects and ಇದು, but you have already achieved this, like even though you're one generation above us, you have already achieved this. Like then what was your mentality when you were a child? What did you plan? Like did you always had a dream like I had to be something like for the society, or did you have something like I had to fulfill my parents' dream?
Yeah, that's an interesting question, Arya.
Yeah.
So I would like to share this. Not many people know this actually. That I was a shy and introverted person. Very much as a child, as a even school going student. Even now I'm actually a little shy and introverted. But my the roles that I play professionally will put me on public places, give me that spotlight.
Okay.
But and people think otherwise. They feel that I'm reserved and I'm that snobbish attitude I have. But actually I'm shy and introverted.
Shy,
So I never thought of like, okay, I'm going to connect, do some social service later on in my life. I'm going to be in Rotary, or I want to be a doctor. Actually I wanted to be an artist. Because
Okay.
I ನನಗೆ ಈ ಫೈನ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ತುಂಬ. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ ವಿತ್ ಎಸ್ಥೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ ವಿತ್ ಎಸ್ಥೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ನಾನು ಫೈನ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಚಿತ್ರಕಲಾ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಿಗೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಶಾಂತಿನಿಕೇತನ್ ರವೀಂದ್ರನಾಥ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗೋರ್ ಫೈನ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಗಾಲ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಬೇಡ ನೀನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗು ಅಂತ. ಮೈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೆವರ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ 2 daughters, ದೇ ನೆವರ್ ಫೆಲ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗಂಡು ಮಕ್ಳು ಕೊರತೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ಗೆ. ಇಬ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷ್ನಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಓದಬೇಕು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಚುನೇಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಇನ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ in 1980s in Bangalore.
Okay.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಸದಾಶಿವನಗರಲ್ಲಿ, ದ ಓಲ್ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್.
Okay.
ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಗೇವ್ ಮಿ ಅ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಫಾರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕಲಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್, ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್, ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ತು. So that foundation or those values still guide me in my, not only in my career but in my life.
Yeah.
So other things like Rotary, me going into early childhood education, adella it happened quite by chance. Never planned for it.
Okay.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ನ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ said you have to be a doctor ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ಐ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಫ್ಯಾಸಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೀ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಫೆಲೋಶಿಪ್ ಇನ್ ಎಸ್ಥೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ. So even that is about smile designing and cosmetic aspect of dentistry. So
good, ma'am. Like it nimdu iga kelidre like from past idella, it's so inspiring because there was a point wherein like women ಜಾಸ್ತಿ like education ಗೆ preference ಇರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, they used to get married early and all, but at our age, our background in the you have come so far, that's like so inspirational, like for all the people who are watching. It's like a great motivation to all the women out there also, I believe. So it's truly like impressive, ma'am. Like, was there like any what did you feel like the biggest opportunity or platform wherein you felt like idu nandu actually biggest idu ನನಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ? By chance factor will be there, but there will be
Okay.
also an opportunity where you felt like today when you look back and see, what do you
Okay.
feel?
I think ನನಗೆ ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ದಟ್ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮೀ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್.
Okay.
Though it happened by chance, that is after, because my husband, ನಾವು ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವಳು ಚಿಕ್ಕವಳು ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಸನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೀ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. ವಿ ಡಿಂಟ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಎನಿ ಗುಡ್ ಪ್ರೀ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್ ABCD or 1 2 3 ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡೋದಿತ್ತು. ದಟ್ ಹೋಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲೂ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಮೋಹನ್ಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತು ನಾವೇ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಶಾಲೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಆಗ ಈ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ವಿ ವರ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಆವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ವಾಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್. ಐ ಥಾಟ್ ನನ್ನ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನಾನು ಫ್ರೀ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ಫ್ರೀ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು. ದಟ್ ಬಿಕೇಮ್ ಮೈ ಕಾಲಿಂಗ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ it started as an opportunity, became my passion. Because once I started managing the preschool centers, I discovered my interest, my potential. And then that it's become my passion now.
Because schooling was really taking a pre-primary or high school or a college or any education, that is different. But kindergarten, I feel it's totally different because it's like the nurturing and the initial stage of schooling. So aduna ನೀವು like you managing like for so many people, like so many children, how does it feel, ma'am? Like ಇಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಬಂದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ.
ಒನ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ನರಿಷಸ್ ಮೈ ಸೋಲ್.
ನರಿಷಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೈಸ್.
ಎಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್, ನನ್ನ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇನೆ. ನನಗೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ಕಾಲಿಂಗ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತು ನನಗೆ.
Okay, so if you have to speak about the school, like in school, like how many students are practicing?
We are associated with preschool education.
Okay.
Since this field, since nearly 2 decades.
Oh.
20 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. We've seen how it has evolved.
Okay.
So, what are the changes? ಮುಂಚೆ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು, ಈಗ people also have got that awareness. ಆವಾಗ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ 20 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ. We had to raise that awareness amongst people here. ತುಂಬಾ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ಕೂಡ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, running a dental clinic. And the second thing is running preschool centers, being in Rotary, attending events, getting that limelight. Adella, it looks very glamorous.
But the behind the struggle is
it comes with its own challenges. So it is not that rosy and glamorous at all.
Like I remember when I was small, I used to see you in school, and maybe in the afternoon I used to see in your clinic. It was right beside the school. So it's like very hectic, but yeah, as you said, now very glamorous. Munde na nodtivi, we'll think like maybe she's like fully having so much blessed with all this, but the struggles are real, ma'am. Like ingade nimde the potential, like managing children with staff, with dentistry and this Rotary stuff, it's really commendable, ma'am. Truly. So ಈಗ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂದ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಲೈಕ್ ಡೈಲಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಡೈಲಿ ರೂಟೀನ್ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ? ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್?
ಡೈಲಿ ರೂಟೀನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಇವಾಗ ಐ believe in being staying fit, not only physically but mentally well-being is very important. So my day usually starts with some form of exercise, either yoga or some strength training these days. So it starts with that, and I'm mindful of what I'm eating every day. So I give some time to prepare and plan my meals, which is very important. And then after that, it's packed. It's like I juggle at dental clinic, schools, and Rotary activities.
So like you manage it. But there's one more big question wherein I feel is like you can at any point of time drop either of them, or you can drop the entire stuff. Like you can just be like, I'm enough. I'll just take a break from all this. I'll just roam or just go on vacations. And since
Or
you're
be a socialite.
yeah, socialite. And like since your daughter also stays in abroad, you can be like, Nana logirbodu. Like what makes you like brings you joy, this interest to do this?
Oh, Arya, I'm so much excited to answer this because, actually, for me, if I don't work for like 8 to 10 days, I get restless. Believe it or not, I get restless. So even when I go out, when I'm in my daughter's place, 10 days max, it's fine. 15 days, but after that, I'll be thinking of my work, what happened at school, what happened in my clinic. So my work energizes me.
Energizes, okay.
So I actually want to work, and I feel that we waste our potential if you're not productive. Why waste your time, waste your potential? I feel that I'm not going to retire anytime soon, so I'm going to work for a very long time.
Hope to
So,
see you,
yeah.
ma'am, for a very long time also. So like what do you feel like, what were those habits of yours? Like obviously from childhood you should have had some very good like habits, or maybe your parents must have helped you to like be strict, or maybe they were like, you do this chores or do these stuffs. What were those habits which like made you feel like today what you are today is because of those?
I think I told you already about that. My
Schooling,
schooling,
okay.
that gave me a strong foundation.
Okay.
So in terms of my belief in working hard,
Okay.
now these days people talk about working smart,
Okay.
but I believe in smart work as well as hard work too.
Okay.
So, and discipline and work commitment.
Okay.
So these things, I think it's keeping me going. Yeah.
Okay, like you got like in schools, like if you see mom kindergarten schools, like schooling has become like a lot. Like some say even schooling has become like a business today. See, especially in Bangalore and other metropolitan cities, where you see the prices to be like very high, even from kindergarten till
Right.
10th. So, what do you have to talk about it? What do you say that what is the main essential thing which is to be there, and something which is lacking in the society in terms of kindergarten and other schooling aspects?
Yeah, so what is important is when you are an educator and you're running a school, we in our school, we believe that children come first for us.
Okay.
That makes all the difference. So when we believe that, so we give our best.
Best.
And the other thing is we keep ourselves abreast with the latest in the field. That's very important for any educator, whether it's a kindergarten or a high school. We cannot be stuck with the ancient method of teaching.
Yeah.
So we do take the ancient methods of teaching. We do take ancient philosophies,
Yeah.
which is Montessori, for example, is 100 years old, or our very own Rabindranath Tagore philosophy ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿಯವ್ರ ಫಿಲಾಸಫಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಫಿಲಾಸಫಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಹಳೆಯದೇನೆ ಕೂಡ. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಲೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಈಗ 21ನೇ ಶತಮಾನದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್, ಹೌ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇವಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್, ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕೀಪ್ ಅವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್.
ಹೌದು. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾವು ವರ್ಕ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಶೋ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್. ಸೊ ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಟ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್, ಸೊ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಫೀಲ್ like you have a very epitome of calmness and the peace within yourself. It's not so easy like for people to achieve it at any point. So were you like this from your childhood, or did you attain it at some point of time, or how do you like manage it? Like
yes, being calm, composed, yes, it's in my blood, I guess.
Okay.
So I was like this since my childhood days. But yes, work has a lot of challenges. You need to be emotionally strong. It's very important. And all the patience is required. The problem solving ability is required. So all these things, it's matter a lot.
Okay. So what would like suggest if people out there are looking at you and they are like, how do we gain such sort of mentality, or maybe the personality, or illa fitness oriented agadidre, what do you like guide, ma'am?
Yes, you know what, work, when you're working, give you 100%.
100%. Okay.
If it is needed, give you 100%. That's very much, and you be committed. But at the same time, make time for yourself, space and time for yourself.
Okay.
That's very important, so that sometimes to regain your perspective, it's very important.
Important.
And then also you give priority to your health.
Health. Okay.
That's something even I told you ಅವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. I begin my day with some form of exercise.
ಹೌದು.
Meditation ಇರ್ಬೋದು, yoga
ಯೋಗ
ಇರ್ಬೋದು,
ಇರ್ಬೋದು,
or some
ಹೌದು.
exercise. And that's when you are fit and healthy.
Healthy.
Even the mental well-being is good. You can do a lot.
Lot,
You can
exactly.
do a lot, you know,
ಹೌದು, ಹೌದು.
for many years
Many
to
years,
come. So
ಹೌದು.
ಹಾಗಾಗಿ health is a top priority.
priority.
So then, you know, the family, everything is important for you. The relationships, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ.
ಹೌದು. Like apart from like your work life, which is like almost like covers a lot of your day, I guess, ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆಕ್ಟಿಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ದು ಬೇರೆ ಹಾಬೀಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯುವರ್ ವರ್ಕ್
I
ಲೈಫ್?
love gardening.
ಗಾರ್ಡನಿಂಗ್.
ನನಗೆ ಗಾರ್ಡನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲೂಸ್ ಮೈ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಐ ಅಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಫೈನ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ.
Okay.
ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಕುಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್.
ಕುಕಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ.
ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ಹೊಸ ರೆಸಿಪಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ.
So like exploring more stuffs and all.
Yes, and my daughter encourages me actually to try out new experiences, to explore new ideas.
Okay.
ಬಟ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಮೈ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್.
Okay.
ಸೊ ಡೀಪಾಗಿ ಪರ್ಸ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ the work schedule.
Like since your daughter topic came, so since we're telling about your daughter, so she helps you in all this stuff. What is that one thing what you have learned from your childhood which have also passed on to your daughter now? Like nim childhood alli tagondid from your parents, which you passed on to your daughter?
I think it's the values.
Values, okay.
Like integrity, ಈ ಥರದ values, I think that's very important.
Okay.
And connecting to our roots.
Yeah.
So I think even that is what even, you know, I wanted my daughter to imbibe also the values.
That's good, because now if we look into the society, children are like, we don't believe in our roots. We believe like they're mostly influenced by Western culture. They believe like we should parents ಹೇಳಿದ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. They are like, what is right, we'll do that. There is something which was there in the generations elder to us, which also believed like whatever the other right part is, there was a part which said that whatever parents guided, that we should go through. But I think in today's society, children are not exactly being that. So if you have to talk about it, what do you say?
Well, ನಾವು ಚಿಕ್ಕವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ತಪ್ಪು ಯೋಚನೆನೂ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮದು ವ್ಯೂ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್. ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲಿ ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್ಸೆಲ್ವ್ಸ್. We should let our children have opinions.
Okay.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರು intellectually they need to, you know, have their own mind. They need to grow emotionally, socially, intellectually ಎಲ್ಲ. We should not limit their, you know, thinking. ಇದೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಇದು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ಕೇಳಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ, ಏನು, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರೈಟ್, ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದಟ್ ಟು ದೆಮ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಪಾರ್ಷಲಿ ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ದಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್, ನಮಗೆ ಆದ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿನ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಈಗಿನ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಒಂದು ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಯುನೋ ಟೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್ ಯುನೋ ಲೈಕ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಯುನೋ ಥಿಂಕ್, ಹೌ ಟು ಯುನೋ ಡೂ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಇದ್ರೇನೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು.
Okay, but like in terms of technology ಎಲ್ಲ ಈಗಿಂದು ಲೈಕ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಬೇಗನೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಜರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪೀಪಲ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಲೈಕ್ ಹೈ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲಿತಿರೋದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ಕಲ್ಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್? ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು encouraging like children?
Okay, so technology ಇಲ್ದಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Right, it's a boon or a bane ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕಿಂಡರ್ಗಾರ್ಟನ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ತುಂಬ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವಿಟಿ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೋರ್ಡು ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವಿಟಿ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಚಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ too much of technology is also not good. So that it should be limited ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಈವನ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿನ ಬಳಸಬೇಕು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಳಸಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಈವನ್ ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ಪೀಡಿಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ ನಾವು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ 10-month ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಕೋರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಇಯರ್ಸ್. ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಒಂದು 3-4 ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ, ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಷ್ಟು ಈ ಏಜ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಓಕೆ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್. ಇವಾಗ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅರಿವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಔಟ್ಡೇಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್, ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ನೋ ದಟ್.
Like ಈಗ people are mostly into like earning perspectives ಅಲ್ಲಿ their children. When they grow up they want to get a job which pays them more. So they are behind, like, to be fact, like, money plays an evident role in society.
Correct.
So if a child approaches to you and asks you a question like, should I pursue something which I'm passionate, or should I pursue something which makes me earn more if I'm capable of doing that? So what would you suggest to that child?
I think you need to follow your dreams.
Okay.
Dream big. Don't be lazy. That's the first thing I tell. Dream big. Be ambitious. But at the same time, give have that give importance to your health. That's very important. ತುಂಬಾ ಆಸೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ತುಂಬಾ ambitious ಆಗಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಥವಾ they don't know which direction they're going, what is their goal, ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ that's going to be a disaster, right? It's of no use. So success is a relative term, correct? ಒಬ್ರಿಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು. ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಇಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಯೋರ್ ಗೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಯೋರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್, ವೆದರ್ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಫಾಲೋ their passion or for money, I think they need to strike a balance.
Okay.
That's very important. If it is only there, if they're doing something, okay, ನನಗೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಇದೆ ನನಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ನಾನು ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ಕರಿಯರ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್, ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಫೋರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್, ಆದರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೋದವರೆಲ್ಲ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹರ್ಡ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ it is like very few people succeed there. So you need to have plan B. So adral succeed ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ you need to have a plan B. ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಏನಾದರೂ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅವರಿಗೆ. So at least they can find a job there. Exactly. So that's very important for their life. ನಾನು ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು you need to always have plan B ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಹೇಳೋದು.
Yeah, ma'am, like as you mentioned, some people also believe like my fate is this, ನನ್ನ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನಿ ಇಷ್ಟು, ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. And they undergo like different sorts of mentality. They feel like they're depressed, and all these new terminologies, like they are evolving. Like I don't think those were there when you were studying or when you were pursuing your goals. Ivella bartide new problems in terms of mentally being strong or capability. So what do you say on that, ma'am? Like for the people.
So mental health issues ಈಗ ಹೊಸದಲ್ಲ ಇದು, ಮುಂಚೆನೂ ಇತ್ತು, ಆದರೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ಯಾಬು. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಮುಚ್ಚಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಈವನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಅವರು ಹಿಂಜರಿಕೆ ಇತ್ತು ಅವಾಗ. ಸೊ ಮುಂದೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸಿಟೇಷನ್ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಇತ್ತು, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಏಜ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ. ಪಿಯರ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಇವಾಗ. ಸೊ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೇರ್ young age, they should, parents or caregivers, they should tell them how to face life's challenges. That's very important. Because some setback in your life, that's not the end of
everything. Exactly.
You should have that resilience. You should be positive. You should have that that internal, that motivation should come within you, that you can bounce back. And one more thing is, universe it has its plans for you. I
Exactly.
believe in that.
Yeah.
So if you are positive, universe will work with you.
Okay. It's like you
It will work
following
for you,
karma. Yeah.
and things will fall in place.
Yeah.
So you need to be positive.
So
So
you believe
ನೀವೇ
in karma,
ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್
right?
ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನಿನೇ ಇಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಅದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವಿಟಿ ತುಂಬ ತುಂಬಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ದ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡೂ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್.
Not do anything.
That is
It's like
destiny
karma,
actually.
lama. If you do good, you get good. Karma.
Yeah.
Doing negative stuff mean bring this
And also not having that negative attitude.
attitude.
Having a positive outlook
Outlook,
towards life is, I think, very important. Because I can give you my own life's example. Our family once, we had a major setback, financial setback, major business setback we had. And yes, ಹೇಗಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ our family was pushed almost a decade back. And we had to pause all our dreams.
Okay.
But and then we had to we have to start from scratch all over.
Okay.
ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. That is because of our the strength that we had, the emotional strength that we had, and that persistence ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಅದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವಿಟಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರೆ it's not the end of everything.
Yeah.
Maybe we were pushed a few years back, but we can rebound. We can come back.
Yeah. That mentality irbekallam, like the zeal and the spirit to do whatever comes.
Yeah.
That's when like actual essence of life.
So ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, the people are students are committing suicide. That's not the end of everything. There's so much for you in life. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಔಟ್ಲುಕ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. Parents need to connect to their children. They need to know what's happening in the lives of their children. I think that's very important.
Like in terms of education now, like the competition has become too much now. Let it be in terms of schooling or higher education ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ in terms of job opportunities. It's like become so much competitive, and peers are being like, they feel like so pressurized at one point. They compare with others, they feel devastated, they feel lonely, they feel all sort of different.
Correct.
This thing, ma'am. And I mean, the population is like that, the society is becoming competitive. So what thing would you tell the students like to follow up on?
I think that's what I said. If you fail in something, that's not the end of anything.
Okay.
That's only lessons in disguise. You have much more to achieve.
Okay.
So you should never feel that, okay, this is my failure. And you should you should have that strength. Never give up on the inner strength that you have.
Okay.
I agree, there is competition everywhere. But I said, if things will fall in place.
Exactly.
If you are confident.
Okay.
And keep moving, no matter what, just keep going
okay.
ahead.
Nice. So now if we speak about your dentistry thing, ma'am, so even today in medical field, like dentist, when it comes to BDS, people think like it's somewhat like less superior compared to MBBS, which I don't think it's actually true, because oral health matters a lot.
Yeah.
So what do you say about that?
Yeah, interesting question here. Yes, maybe 2 decades back or even earlier, oral health, there was not much awareness. Even now, not much awareness, but it's improving. There's so much changes in this field. Earlier, yes, oral health dentists, only if you had like toothache, people used to go to visit a dentist. Now people have so much of awareness about oral health, and also this cosmetic aspect of dentistry is really catching on. Even in smaller towns like Hassan, smaller cities too, people are so aware and conscious about their smile. They want to have a bright good smile. And they go to a dentist, not just because if they have pain, they go to a dentist. So things have changed drastically, and even dentistry or this profession is lucrative.
Okay.
So it's nowhere inferior to the medical professionals. now. Maybe in the past, yes,
Yes,
you're
it
right.
was.
You're true. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's what we have heard about.
True.
True. So, what do you think the major oral health wise barbecue basic steps what people are lacking because of its major impact ಆಗ್ತದೆ in terms of their the health ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು oral health ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನು like major ಏನು ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ patients like when you see patients every day, what do you think the major mistake they are doing?
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಇದ್ದವರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಓರಲ್ ಹೈಜೀನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಓರಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಹತ್ವನೂ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರೂರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಹೋದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓರಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಓರಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇಸ್ ಡೀಪ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್.
Okay.
ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈವನ್ ಟೊಬ್ಯಾಕೋ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೊಬ್ಯಾಕೋ ಇಂದ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಮೋಕಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಗುಟ್ಕಾ ಈ ಥರ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್. When I was associated, or even now I'm associated with Indian Dental Association Hassan branch, and especially when I was a president, we did a lot of rural health awareness programs. Rural sector ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ತುಂಬ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈವನ್ ರೋಟರಿಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬ ಈ ಓರಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ರೂರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ನ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಆದರೂ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್. ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ನ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಈವನ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಫ್ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್. ಆರ್ಯ, ಇದೇನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಫ್ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್, ಈಗ ರಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬ ರಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ತಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಸಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀತ್ ಡಿಕೆ, ಟೂತ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಈಗ. ರಫ್ ಏಜು, ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ಫುಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಜಾ ಸೈಜ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಟೂತ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So this is the changes that we are seeing.
Okay. Like in the we have heard that like morning, I mean, we brush our teeth, that's only for the fragrance, but what we do in the night is the major part. So is it true? Like, what do you say about that?
Yes, 2 times brushing is very important.
Okay.
So
yeah. So in terms of food, ma'am, like people when they have when they eat the food or certain kind of foods, what like usually the junk or what you said, like the contained food or like the preservative food, those usually tend to like all this decaying of the teeth or maybe any other sort of problem. So adike one simple tip or hack, what do you say for people so that they can avoid such in idu munche stage alli avoid
prevention ge alva. So prevention ge it's very important just to have good oral hygiene. That 2 times brushing is what is important. And then visit your dentist once in 6 months.
Okay, no matter what.
No matter what, 6 months, once in 6 months.
Okay.
So ಏನಂದ್ರೆ dentist will tell you ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ಇದು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟಬಹುದು. We can stem that in the initial stages itself. So that God given teeth are the best. No matter like we have latest implants and stuff, but the God given teeth, nothing like that. So it's very important, very crucial to save your God given natural teeth. So visit your dentist once in 6 months. It's something that I keep telling. Yeah.
So for better health,
for prevention especially.
Okay.
Yes. And better oral health and overall health.
Okay.
Because oral health problem idre, it leads to leads to cervical cancer.
Okay.
The research says that leads to breast cancer. Plaque idre lead to coronary heart diseases, because the plaque in the germs breed and they go through your bloodstreams. So hagagi, that's what I told you, oral health is deeply connected to your overall health.
So like ಈಗ ನೀವು ಓರಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಇದು ಪ್ರಿವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಬೇರೆ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಡಿಕೇಶನ್ಗೂ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಟೂತ್ಗೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾದರೆ, ಏನು ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದು ಬಂದ್ರೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಡಿಲೇ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್
once in 6 months ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ವೆದರ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್. ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಯೋರ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್. ಕೆಲವು ವೇಳೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ ಪೇನ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗಾನ್ ಟು ಯೋರ್ ರೂಟ್. ಕೇರೀಸ್.
ಓಕೆ.
ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸೇ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಗೊತ್ತೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಡೀಪ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರೂಟ್ ನರಕ್ಕೆ ಟಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆವಾಗ ಪೇನ್ ಶುರುವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗಾನ್ ಟು ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ದಿಸ್ ಟೊಬ್ಯಾಕೋ no in any form is harmful. Whether smoking or in the form of gutka and other pan parag, these kind of things. Never use tobacco at all.
Never use tobacco.
Never. So betel leaf, all that is okay once in a while, but not tobacco. That's carcinogenic.
Okay.
And not too spicy food. Tumba bisiyagirodu, and anything that is sharp and it's irritating, you need to consult a dentist immediately, because a sharp agi irritate aagta idre that leads to cancer. And tobacco, how it leads to cancer, ade tara it leads to cancer.
Like, is there any genetic diseases like due to
genetic? Yes, even tooth cavities agodu ಅಥವಾ gums problems barodu, adu kuda it is genetic. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, people who are prone to that, they will be like genetic or hereditary factors idraga, they're more prone to caries.
And idu iga, like for example, there was a time like pastally the teeth structure, in terms of teeth structure, I don't think people used to have more exposure towards braces and all, but now every now and then lot
I told you about this theory of civilization.
Okay.
ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ಫುಡ್ ತಿಂತಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ, ಅಂತ ಜಾ ಸೈಜ್ ಇವಾಗ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆಲ್ 32 ಹಲ್ಲುನು ಅಕಾಮಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಜಾಸ್, ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಆರ್ಚ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ರಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ಓವರ್ ಅ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಇಂದ ರಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ಈಗ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ರಫೇಜ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಿಂತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ಫುಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಿಂತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಜಾ ಸೈಜು ಕೂಡ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಇವಾಗ 28 ಹಲ್ಲು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ 29 ಹಲ್ಲು, 2 ಹಲ್ಲು, 3 ಹಲ್ಲು ಹುಟ್ಟೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಟೂತ್ ಬಡ್ಡೆ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ರೌಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಜಾ ಸೈಜ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದಟ್ ಬ್ರೇಸಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇವಾಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಲೈಕ್ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಇಫ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸೇ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಈ ಫುಡ್ ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಓರಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ಗೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಕುಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಆರ್ ಎನಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಹರ್ಬಲ್ ಟೀ ಆರ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಲೈಕ್ ಸೇ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಡಿಟರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಡಿಟರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. They are self-cleansing, like the raw carrot sticks, apple, oranges. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ, keeps your gums healthy. Apple ತಿನ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, and it cleanses your teeth too.
Okay.
So it's always go with fresh fruits, vegetables, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಿನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, not the bakery food. The most ಕೆರಿಯೋಜೆನಿಕ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹುಡುಕಲಾಗೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚಿಪ್ಸ್, ಕುರ್ಕುರೆ, ಲೇಸ್, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ಇಂದನೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ರೀಸನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್, ಅದು ಬಾಯಲ್ಲೇ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಲ್ಗೊಳೆ ಹಲ್ಲ ಫಿಶರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ ಹೊತ್ತು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ರೇಟ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಲೋ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟೀಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಲೈಕ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟಾಂಗ್ಸ್ and all, ma'am, to remove those when it's stuck in the teeth. Like toothpicks.
Yes, toothpicks. Yes, the wooden safe toothpicks are okay, safe to use. But tumbane ali food deposit at the same. Visit your dentist. Why is it depositing? Is there a cavity, or what is the problem? Yeah, food deposit ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು. There must be a reason, right? So ಅದು correction ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು.
So no matter what, 6 months once visit
ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. And they now the research says that eating cheese is good. It prevents cavities anta heltare.
Like in keto diet and all, we have heard like you have to eat more cheese.
More of like after food, ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ cheese na ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ nibble ಮಾಡಿ cheese ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, that prevents cavities. Cheese. Chewing gum. ಅದು once in a while, not all the time. Food ಊಟ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ, you don't like lunch ತಿಂದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ, you cannot carry your toothbrush and toothpaste everywhere and brush after lunch. So just chewing gum ತಿಂದ್ರೆ, it clears all that plaque, good for your gums, and clears in food debris through clear ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And I told you the detergent food. So eat this ರಾ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ತಿಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು.
Okay, like since you told about gums, ma'am, like now, like in Gen Z, especially like 18, like 20, 22 people, they're all about like gym hogadu, jawline beಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, they're all behind that.
Yeah.
So is it actually true if you eat more gums and if you give something like chewable things, na, does it like help in jawline?
ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ದ್ಯಾಟ್
Okay.
when you exercise your jaw muscles, now there is something called face yoga too,
Face yoga, okay.
right? So double chin ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ,
So it improves your facial
Skin.
structure ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. I don't know how far it is true because I don't know if really they have done research on face yoga and it's proven. I don't know about it. I can't comment on that. But the chewing gum or these kind of exercises, of course, it will this, help exercising your muscles.
Yeah. So like you have been practicing dentist from a very long, like you have very good time of practice and all. So you like if you have to say one case or anything as such in your past which was like very challenging for you and another, what was that? How was it?
Challenging ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it is each case is different.
Okay.
Each case is challenging in its own way. And these days past ಗಿಂತ ಇವಾಗ it's more challenging. Because like now patients they come showing the picture from the Instagram. ನನಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ಸ್ಮೈಲ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, real.
They just show it and we want it.
They show it and they say some celebrity smile or something and they say we want it like this. So that's very challenging because some limitations will be there. A complete transformation tumba kashta ide. We can transform, but there are cases where adu ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಫೆಲೋಶಿಪ್ ಇನ್ ಎಸ್ಥೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸ್ಮೈಲ್ ಡಿಸೈನಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್. ಅದು ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದೇ ಥರ ಸ್ಮೈಲ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅವಾಗ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಕೇಸಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ನೈಫ್, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಪಲ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಲ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟೆಡ್. ವಿ ಟೆಲ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಲೆಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಶೋಬಿಸ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, ಯು ಆರ್ in an entertainment industry where looks, face matter a lot. ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್.
Based on that you give recommendation? Based
on that, yes.
Okay.
We can transform, but ಕೆಲವು ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ.
So basically visiting 6 months once, brushing twice a day, and canned preservative food na avoid ಮಾಡೋದು, and eating something like cheese or gums, that would be the best.
And a good nutritious meal, home cooked meal is anytime better. That's a luxury, home cooked meal. And avoid all the bakery stuff, refined food.
Major is bakery stuff,
like especially bread, ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್, ಆಲ್ ಕುಕೀಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ಅದು ರಸ್ಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ತರನೇ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಹಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ದ ಕ್ಲಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ರೇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಲೋ. ಈ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟೀಸ್ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಬ್ರೆಡ್, ಕೇಕ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಂದಾಗ ಅದು ಹಲ್ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ನೆಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬೇಗ, ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾವಿಟೀಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮನೇಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಎನಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್
ಬೆಸ್ಟ್.
ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್.
So I think we have had enough about dentistry and oral health. So if you have to now step into towards the Rotary part, which is also an evident in Iviradu. So what is Rotary? Like people don't know actually. Some people they don't know what is actually Rotary. What was the agenda behind, motto behind starting of Rotary? What does it do to the society and other?
Rotary was started way back in 1902, 1905.
Okay.
By Paul Harris.
Okay.
He's an American. ಅವರು ರೋಟ್ರಿನ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಈ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಯರ್. ಸೊ 4 ಜನ ಸೇರಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಶಿಕಾಗೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಫೆಲೋಶಿಪ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಡೈವರ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಲಾಯರ್ಸ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಲಾಯರ್ಸೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡೈವರ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್. ಸೊ ಅದೊಂದು. ಮತ್ತು ಶಿಕಾಗೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ ಥ್ರೋಟ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅವಾಗ, ಮುಂಚೆ ಅರ್ಲಿ 90s ಅಲ್ಲಿ, 1900s ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಆವಾಗ ರೋಟ್ರಿಲಿ ಎಥಿಕಲ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ಗೆ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ಗೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅನ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಟು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ವಿತ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ರೋಟ್ರಿ ಅವಾಗ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೀಸ್ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ದಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್, doing something different to the community, bringing up some changes in the community. Shuru madidru, and that's how Rotary started, and it spread worldwide. Yeah.
So like you told, like it's because of your husband you joined into Rotary. So you could have also joined into
the main thing is because of him I joined.
So if why did you choose Rotary itself? Like if you have to, what was your goal for joining? Like nim motto enagittu? Why did you join Rotary? What was it? Is it because social impact agada, athwa for some donation purpose agirboda, athwa was it to socialize with different walks of people from different walks of society agittu?
Okay, well, ನಾನು ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ we were, our teachers used to, we didn't know what is Interact Club Rotary ಅಂತ. ಅವಾಗ this was in 1980s, late 1980s ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಆವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸು ನಮಗೆ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಏಜ್ ಹೋಮಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋರು, ಆರ್ಫನೇಜಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋರು. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟು, ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ, ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಏಜ್. ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಆಗ ಈ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ, television also limited, ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಚಾನಲ್ಸ್ ಆ ಥರ ಏನಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈಡ್ ಅಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ವರ್ ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೆಡ್. ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ರೋಟ್ರಿ ಫಾರ್ ಅಸ್ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ದೆನ್ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಮೈ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ರೋಟ್ರಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ through his friend, someone motivated him to join, and he was very happy to connect with diverse group of people in Rotary. So nange he motivated me, and I joined Rotary. Okay. So I didn't have any purpose. ನನಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಪಸ್, ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. Just because you said I joined. Just because you said you become a member, I became a member, I became a president. Then I started learning about Rotary. I felt good because again coming in contact with so many people, connecting, especially connecting with our community, that gives a great platform.
Yeah. What was that gap? Like you became a member, and from that to becoming a president?
I became a member, president, same year.
Same year.
Same year.
Okay.
In 2014, I was in Rotary. I was supporting him. I was his spouse and going to Rotary, but not into the mainstream Rotary thing. Okay. So in 2014, he told me we are starting a new club, and then you be the president. So I was quite excited. Okay, let me. I thought I felt I have the ability to be there and do something there, because I had this leadership role in my school.
Okay.
So probably that helped me have that confidence to be in Rotary and do it. Okay. And of course, Rotary also helped me with my leadership skills too.
Leaderships, okay. Rotary, what is Rotary like at today? What is it actively focusing on? What is it doing? What are different steps? What has it taken towards the society?
Rotary has many avenues of service. One aspect where people can actually see is that a community in a service Rotary has. It has different, like international service. It has that youth service. Everything to do with youth, they do under that avenue of service. And the community service, coming to that, it brings about some changes in the society, whatever need-based changes. It may be health, humanitarian thing. It may be related to school, making some changes there in the school. It may be training the teachers or in infrastructure. It may be sanitation, if
okay.
water. So a
Okay.
lot of different things Rotary does in the community. And when I proudly say that I took the initiative to set up a dialysis unit here in
Oh,
Hassan.
okay.
It is 6-unit dialysis unit, six
Okay.
machine dialysis unit. I took the initiative to do that,
Okay.
and of course, with the help of my husband Mohan and with the help of my home club. It's called Rotary Hoysala.
I said, okay.
So Hassan Hoysala.
Hoysala, yeah.
So with that support, was able to do that project here,
okay.
where people are benefited.
Benefited, okay.
Like in private hospitals, the pricing of dialysis is more, whereas here it's less.
Yeah.
So we were able to do it with our international Rotary partner from the US too. They also contributed.
Okay.
So it's under global grants. It's under CSR project. So it's clubbing these two. We did a project.
Okay.
That's something that brings a smile on your face. Okay, we have done this. We are happy about it. That's meaningful
Meaningful to us,
project that we have
So
done.
that was
And
your
we
main
do a lot of things like the limb camps, artificial limb camps. And even when we see those people, that makes so much of a difference in their lives. So again, it brings a smile on your face when you do
So that was the thing, like impact you had in towards the society when you were president, right? Like you inculcated different dialysis and like six.
Not when I was a president.
No, okay.
When I was the assistant governor in Rotary for this, so that is when I took the initiative to do that project.
So is governor higher or the president higher?
Of course, the president is the supreme for a club.
Okay.
But the governor is takes care of like 80 plus clubs in our district.
Okay.
So like 4 different revenue district comes under one district, Rotary district. So that's
like when you became the president, what was your goal then?
Like it was a new club then. I'm called the charter president. Like it's a new club.
Okay.
So the main emphasis that we had to give was for the club service. Like it is all about bringing together all the people, membership development. So more than this community service, we need to form the club. That has to be strong.
Strong, exactly.
When that is strong, then we can go and do service to others. So that was the goal then.
Like where does the major funding and all comes from?
From the members.
Members.
Major funding is from the members. So there's so much of a misconception that people have is Rotary andre ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲೋ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದನೋ ಫಾರಿನ್ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತಪ್ಪದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So we, adrindaನೆ ನಾವು that comes, we do the projects.
So like even some people say like Rotary, it's very like almost like, so, as you told 1905, it's like almost like 100 or 3 years in the plus years in the there. So some people also say that Rotary ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು impact ತರದಲ್ಲ ಇರಬಹುದು towards the society. Or some people say that Rotary ಈ ತರ like ಕೇವಲ ಬರೀ ಇಂಥ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, let it be donations or blood camps or limb camps. So what do you have to say about that? Like what is it like, how do you say that Rotary is doing some stuff which people are not focused?
People are not able to get it. That's because ನಮ್ಮ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕೂಡ ಎನ್ಹಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Rotary is doing so much. Rotary, people fail to understand. People think that we get funds from somewhere and then we do something here. One thing I want to tell you that now Rotary-ಅಲ್ಲಿ we pay the membership fees. All right, and then we are there, we're giving our time. The precious thing is your time, right? And we are giving that time to do some project in a school or whatever need based in our community, whatever it is. Now only we are making a difference. Awareness now raise ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು on some topic. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಟೈಮ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ನಾವು ದುಡ್ಡು ಹಣ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. Everything we are doing, people fail to understand
that. Yeah, they just see the front part and they just misjudge people.
Yeah, that's a misconception.
So if our audience, if anyone's seeing this and if they want to like join the Rotary, what are the steps to join it? What do you like say on that?
You were Rotary welcome.
Is there any
People
criteria,
like
like only these, like age
nothing
criteria
like
or
that.
anything as such?
Nothing. No
No
age.
age.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Anyone can join a Rotary
Okay.
above 18 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like in terms of the funding, like you told, is there like any yearly charges towards like the members have to pay, or is it like towards monthly plans, or how is it now?
It is. We have the fees. Each it varies from club to club.
Club to
In smaller cities, smaller towns, the Rotary, the club fees will be less.
Okay.
Whereas you go to bigger places
Yes.
like Mumbai or Bangalore, it's really high.
Okay.
So it varies from club to club,
Club
place to place.
place.
And then in bigger places, actually, these old, the clubs or very well reputed Rotary clubs, it's difficult to join. It's only on invitation.
Invitation. Okay.
It's only on invitation.
Okay.
Even any club for that matter, even in smaller towns, you need to, it's just that you just can't pay fees and you can
Join, yeah.
ಹೋಗಿ member
Member
ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
You need to, they will put that your profile in the board meeting. They will see if you're okay, because ಈ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದ್ದವರು, ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಇರೋರು ಅಂಥವ್ರನ್ನ obviously Rotary will not encourage.
It's a prestigious institution.
Yeah, it is. It's a
It has to stand up to its name and what it's doing.
the values. Also.
So, like Rotary does play an evident role in your life, no, ma'am? Like as a part of your work life, or maybe even your social life.
Yeah, without my knowledge, Arya, I never thought that Rotary would actually take so much of my time. It does, especially if you take some important responsibilities there, or important roles or positions. What I mean. So if you take these positions in Rotary, you should be ready to give time.
Ready to give them.
And it takes a lot of your time and efforts. Yeah.
So these are all like what you have given to the Rotary. So what did
I have given my time without my knowledge.
yeah?
I had to.
So what did the Rotary give you, which you felt like I never got?
It helped me in my self-development. Because when you meet inspiring people and different kind of people in Rotary, your perspective also changes. You become more accommodative. You accept all kind of people, and it helps you with your develop your leadership skills. A lot of other skills. Like you're organizing an event there, that helps you develop your organization skills. A lot of your skills are developed when you're a part of Rotary.
Okay.
It's so beneficial to you as well.
Yeah. So benefit perks.
Yes.
So like individual gain in benefits when he joins the Rotary.
One thing is, as I said, like you want to, do something to your community, something meaningful to your
No,
community.
apart from the service part, what a benefit the
Yeah,
Rotary.
ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಯು ಮೋರ್ ಪವರ್, ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್, ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ದಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್, ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Okay.
It depends how you use it.
Okay.
How you utilize that. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ. Some people are so occupied and busy with their own profession ಇದೆಲ್ಲ, probably they'll not be able to give as much time ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಬಟ್ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಟಿವಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೋ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೋ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಡೂ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ or productive there.
To the society.
Yeah.
So that actually is beneficial, like even for the personal growth as well as the society growth.
Yeah.
That's too good. So now if you have to speak about your like daily life ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಿದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್, ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೋಟ್ರಿ, there will be points when you feel stressed at some point. So what do you like use, like what are the stress busters, or what do you do? Do you like binge watch, or what do you do?
Well, when I feel something is overwhelming, I just stay away from whatever is overwhelming.
Okay.
For a while, I give myself time and space to regain that perspective, and then when I'm ready, I come back more focused, more energized.
Okay. Like, what is that fun fact, or what actually people don't know about you, like the fun fact, like which you follow and which you think people don't know?
I think the fun fact ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, many people mistake or assume that I am reserved, snobbish attitude. ನನಗೆ ಫನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೋವರ್ಟೆಡ್, ಸ್ನಾಬಿಶ್, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾನು ಶೈ ನಾನು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇವಳು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್, ಆ ಥರ ಖಂಡಿತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಶೈನೆಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನನ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ. ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಪೀಪಲ್, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಟು ಪೀಪಲ್ and I feel that they don't judge me in any way. People call me that I'm funny, especially my son-in-law, my daughter, they call me that I'm funny. They say, auntie, even my son-in-law says, you're so funny, auntie.
Sense of humor.
Because ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಫ್ರೀ ಆಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Not many people know that.
Okay, that's like very something different.
When I feel confident about the other person, when I get close to them, yeah.
So, like, since you told about all the stress busters and all, what was that one stage or point of time as you felt in terms of your career growth, wherein you thought that this was right and maybe that didn't work out to you, so you had to choose any? Was there any step like that?
ನನಗೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೀ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ದ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್, ಅರ್ಲಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್, ನನಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದೋ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್ ಬೈ ಚಾನ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಗೈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಗ ಹಿಂದೆ ಈಗಿನ ಥರ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಲ್ಯುಕ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮೈ this thing. So I think this was good. ನನಗೆ ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟು ಇತ್ತು, ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ನು ಇತ್ತು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಅರ್ಲಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಇಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನನಗೆ ಅಟ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ನನಗೆ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೈ ಟ್ರೈನ್ಡ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್, ನಾನು ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್, ಅದು ದಟ್ ಎಂಗೇಜಸ್ ಮೈ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಬಿಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ಗುಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್. Even ಇವಾಗ ಕೂಡ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಮೈ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸ್ ಟು ದ next level, and I strongly believe that learning should be for life. So recently fellowship ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, so I keep upgrading myself, learning. That's very important.
Very important. Yeah. Like, you're 20, when we were in your 20s or maybe in your initial stages, I think the success then was different for you from what the success is today. True. So if you have to tell about that, what was your ambition then, and what is your what is success to you now? What do you define about?
So Arya, success ಆಗ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, it is a relative.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So ಆಗ it was all about marks, some achievements and small things and milestones, ಆ ಥರ ಇತ್ತು success andre. I think now success is very different for me personally. Success andre to lead a healthy life, then happy life, a meaningful, productive life anta ansutte. And also that ability or the strength to face life's ups and downs, because you don't know what lies tomorrow. ಸೊ ಏನೇ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಬಂದರೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟು ಫೇಸ್ ದ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್. ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್, ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್. ಕೆಲವರು ದೇ ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಟು so many aspects.
Like, was like gaining money, or was gaining education any part, or like was that any barrier for you? Was that any goal for you at any point of time?
Education, of course, man. Parents are ತುಂಬಾ importance ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಅವಾಗ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. So yes, I'm very happy that I'm a dentist ಇವಾಗ, and also I'm also involved in, as I'm also an early childhood educator. ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ರೋಟ್ರಿ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ನನ್ನ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಒಂದು ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಇಂದ, ರೋಟ್ರಿ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಟು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ Arya, they say that doctors and teachers are among the most noblest professions antaralva. I think I'm truly blessed, touchwood, that I'm a teacher and a doctor. ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
So involved in both, you even teach as well as you manage the school?
Yes.
Okay. What do you like feel interested in teaching to the children? Which
ನಾನು
subject?
ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ವಾ, ನಾನು ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಐ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್.
Teachers,
ಐ ಆಮ್
okay.
ಟೀಚರ್ ಟು ದ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್
Okay,
ಇವಾಗ.
teachers.
ಬಟ್
Okay.
ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ, ನಾನು ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸಿಂಗ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆವಾಗ ಮುಂಚೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಾ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜಸಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಕ್ವಿಟ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್, ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯು ಸೆಡ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ನಾನು ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಆಗ ನಾನು ಐಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಅ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್
Class
ಟು
teacher.
ಗೆಟ್ ದಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್. 2 ವರ್ಷ ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು.
Oh.
ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿ 3 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನರ್ಸರಿಗೆ, 4 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಕಿಂಡರ್ ಗಾರ್ಟನ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್, ಹೌ ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನು ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್, ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಈವನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೆ I did that for a couple of years. ಆಮೇಲೆ time constraint again. I didn't want to quit my dental practice.
Like major, like you have had so much experience with the kids and you've seen them from past so many years. So if you have to, if anyone wants to get advice from teaching perspective, or maybe with indulging with the kids, what do you say for them?
See, you know what? Training is very much required.
Very much.
That skills of, even for teachers. So anybody and anyone cannot become a kindergarten teacher ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಕು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಆರ್ಯ, even for parents, before they become parents, they need to have some kind of a parenting skills, knowledge ಇರಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. Only then they can become, they'll be good at parenting. Because ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್, ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, after I became an early childhood educator, she was born much before that. So then I would have become a better parent for you, because now I know what is right, how you have to be a parent, another. We have done mistakes because we didn't have that knowledge or wisdom irlilla. So I think every parents need training before they become parents. A parenting skills ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ. Teachers also. Anybody and anyone cannot become a teacher. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ನಡೆಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ.
ನೈಸ್. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ, ಡು ಯು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ, or do you like what is that outdoor activities you like? Are you involved in sports, or do you involve in some trekking or anything as such?
Yes, I do, Arya. When I was in school, ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬರೀ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗೂ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸಲ್ಲೂ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಈಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಲವ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಅ ವೆಕೇಶನ್ ವಿತ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಅದೇನೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮೈ ವರ್ಕ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ವೈಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಬಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 10 days ಮೇಲೆ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ಲೆಸ್. ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ.
ಬಟ್ your daughter's days way apart, how do you it's very hard, I guess, for you
we meet once in 6 months.
Oh,
yeah, we almost meet once in 6 months. Either she comes or I go there. Most of the times we go out vacation ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಮುಂಚೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರೆಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ಹಿಮಾಲಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಇಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೇಪಾಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೆಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಡೇಸ್ ಟ್ರೆಕ್, ಹೈಕ್, ಮೌಂಟೇನ್.
So you like adventurous stuff?
Not really. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಇವಾಗ ಶಿ ಇಸ್ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಟು ಡೂ ಫ್ರೀ ಫಾಲ್ ಸ್ಕೈ ಡೈವಿಂಗ್. ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಫೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ಯಾಕೋ ಇನ್ನೂ ಮನ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
So daughter do tumba she plays an evident role, no ma'am, in terms of your growth and all, maybe in your personality growth or social growth. What do you feel imparted one quality from her which has made you build yourself?
I have learned a lot of things from her. We learn so much from our children. Their energy, their positivity, their enthusiasm. Especially from my daughter, I've learned that being enthusiastic about a lot of things. She motivates me to explore new experiences, new ideas. She, even when I go out to meet her, she takes me to try out different cuisines and different things to try out. So it's nice, it's fun. ಅದೇ ಇದೊಂದು ಸ್ಕೈ ಡೈವಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಫಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದು.
ಬೇರೆದೆಲ್ಲ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಾಯ್ತಾ?
ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟದಷ್ಟೇ, ನಾಟ್
ಸ್ಕೂಬಾ
ರಿಯಲಿ.
ಡೈವಿಂಗ್, ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಸ್ಟಫ್?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಅದು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ.
Okay, look, speaking of which, what excites you the most about the future, ma'am? Where do you see yourself in the future? What do you think you have to excel more, or is it like you have to balance what you're doing, or is it like you want to stop doing something, or what is that?
Arya, as I said, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing anytime soon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to continue what I'm doing. I think we'll be wasting our potential. ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೂ I will try to remain active, positive, and continue doing what I'm doing. Give your best ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Don't think of any results or anything. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ, but try to give your best efforts ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. At the same time, to take care of yourself is also important. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು to take care of yourself. So that's very important.
So like an ideal day in yours looks like being healthy, being spending time with yourself, having mental peace, and physically you have to have good workout and all, then eating good, then having a very good social life, and then work life, managing stuff. That's what your ideal.
My social life anta helidre, I'm not that really a socializing person. ಹೋಗಿ ತುಂಬಾ friends ಆ ಥರ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು as I said, I'm a shy person. ನಾನು ಅದು social life ಅಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ರೋಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ something that is I have to do. It's my duty or responsibility ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನ.
No, that's so nice, ma'am. Like even though it is your fear, like you have that anxiety maybe of social, the introverted kind of personality, but still you kept Rotary first, your duty first. You still kept your
ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ನಾನು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ. As I said, they see only a certain aspect of it. They don't see the hard work and efforts that go behind all that. Alva, we just post our vacation photos or the work that we do, spotlight or limelight ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. But the hard work and efforts ನಾವೇನು ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, it requires immense time also that we need to put in ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ. ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ we tell that it's very important, just don't go with the social media contents. ಅರ್ಧಕ್ಕರ್ಧ ಅದು it is only like a superficial thing, but not really a deeper aspect will be lacking there.
Okay, like in this society ನೋಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, there are so many people who have like done so many changes to us, who are doing a lot of changes. So whom do you look at, like in terms of that, who has been very inspirational for you in today's society?
In today's society ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗಿನ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಯಾರು ಲೈಕ್ ಪಾಲಿಟಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ ನನಗೇನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರಿಟೀಸ್ ನನಗೇನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಇದಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮೋದಿಜಿ ಈಸ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ವರ್ಕ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರಿಂಗ್. A lot of respect for him, or whatever the changes that is brought in our country. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ನಾವು ಏನು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇವಾಗ, ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ ನೇಷನ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲಿ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಹಳ ನನಗೆ I look up to him, what he's doing.
Like India from past
ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು, ಈಗ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರು ನಾವು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೌಡ್, ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಮುಂಚೆ ಆ ಥರ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅದು ನನಗೆ ಐ ಲುಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಹಿಮ್.
So did you ever had a plan like joining into maybe politics, doing something like in terms
No
of
way. No way.
You never want to?
No. As I said, I am not that person at all, where I can be in public places. Rotary, of course, being a dentist, being in the school, puts me in public places. But nange ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ಹೋಗಿ political role nange no, it doesn't suit me at all, or I don't suit that.
Okay. So finally, like, what would the message would you want to give to all the listeners out there? Let it be youngsters or women, or let it be anyone who is watching this, or if they've kept you as their inspiration, or if they kept you as their role model, what do you want to say to them?
I would like to tell them that, uh, dream big.
Dream big.
Never settle for anything less.
Okay.
Dream big, be ambitious.
Know your worth.
Okay,
Hmm.
but stay grounded. Be empathetic.
Empathetic.
That's very important.
Very
I
important.
feel empathy is lacking in this society now, in this present age. Be empathetic. ಸೊ ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ಆಂಬಿಷನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ತುಂಬ ಯು ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು ನೆವರ್ ಬಿ ಲೇಸಿ, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆದರೆ, ಏನೇ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಬಂದರೆ, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಟು ಫೇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್. ಅದೇ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Like especially women ನೀವು ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ, like there are people who still are from society wherein they are not allowed to go out, or maybe there are people like think that only women are meant for household chores or something like that. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ?
I think things are changing now for women as well, because ಇವಾಗ ವಿಮೆನ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇವಾಗ. ಮುಂಚೆ ಅದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇವಾಗ ಸೊಸೈಟಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಉದ್ಯೋಗಗಳು ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸಮಾನತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಮಹಿಳೆಗೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಏನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಇದೆ, ನನಗೆ ಆತ್ಮಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯ ಬೇಕು, ಆತ್ಮ ಗೌರವ ಬೇಕು ಮಹಿಳೆಗೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ನನಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು.
ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟಿವ್. ದಟ್ ಥ್ರೂಔಟ್ ದ ಟಾಕ್ ಏನೇನು ನಾವೀಗ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟಿವ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ practices, and let it be all the routines you follow, or maybe the targets, or like what you feel like ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗೋಲ್ಸ್ಗಳಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪರ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್, ಇನ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲರ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ your mentality, how it works. I think that's really amazing. ನೋಡೋ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ, ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ಗಾಗಲಿ ಎನಿಬಡಿ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ whoever knows you will be obvious knowing that you are like a person who strongly believes in dreaming, as you said, dreaming big and achieving it, not to give it up. And ಏನೇ ಆದ್ರೂ there is always a plan B.
Yes.
You believe
you
in
should have that plan B.
Okay, like one last quote which you feel was very
I don't remember any quotes now.
Okay.
So
if you had to,
I think one thing that I always say, that be empathetic, which is lacking in our society. So that quote, I don't know who has actually quoted, I've forgotten that, but nothing can touch the human heart than kindness.
Kindness. Okay.
That's, I think, you need to be kind and empathetic.
Okay, fine. One last question if I had to ask, even after, like, since your goals were so high, ma'am, why didn't you ever consider like maybe moving to Bangalore or some other metropolitan city? Why did you feel like to stay in Hassan itself and achieve in Hassan itself, whatever you feel?
Since my husband is from the same place, we didn't want to move to any other place. And as I said, our roots, the family roots, are connected deeply here. And I like calling Hassan my home. I want to be here itself.
Like, what about the opportunities? Like, in terms, do you feel like was it deprived?
Yeah, I did get an opportunity to work in the Gulf country. I had way back in late 90s, early 2000s, that time. But my family, especially my parents, said that my family comes first. Okay, and that's your priority. You can't leave your husband and your little kid and then you go for your career. That is important, your career, but family comes first. And that's the reason I didn't go, and I stayed back here. And after that, school happened. So that's a good thing for me.
Do you have any regret for that, or are you totally happy with it?
Happy, because my passion is in the field of early childhood education.
Okay, fine.
No regrets.
Okay, fine.
No regrets at all in life.
Achieving everything what you felt. Great, ma'am. Okay, so finally we'll have a rapid fire question.
Oh my God, rapid fire.
Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Early bird.
A place or person that always brings a smile on your face?
My daughter.
Who motivates you more, family or work? Family. Do you prefer to work at home or work at your office? Both. One word to describe yourself.
I'm an empathetic, kind person who believes in smart work and hard work, and I, I feel that you should not waste your potential. You should
Okay.
keep doing something
Okay.
productive.
Um, the one person whom you felt like who has inspired you the most?
The one person, I think it's again my daughter, because
Daughter.
I've learned so much from her.
Okay. If not a dentist, which other field would you have chosen in medical, in terms of medical?
I think something to do with the aesthetic. I wanted to be an artist
Artist.
earlier.
Okay.
If not a dentist, maybe an
No, in
artist.
terms of medical
In
profession.
terms of medical, no, I haven't thought of
I
it. I
haven't
don't
thought.
know.
Okay. One piece of advice that you would give to 20 years old Preeti.
Oh God. To myself, I think I had to, uh, think I should have had bigger dreams then.
Bigger dreams.
Yeah.
Bigger than what you have achieved now.
I feel I haven't achieved anything.
Okay.
That is just what has happened to
Okay.
me,
Yeah.
and I have put in 100%.
Okay.
But if I had maybe bigger dreams,
Okay.
probably bigger accomplishments, I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah.
Okay. Last question. If you were a politician, which department would you feel like taking up?
Something to do with cleanliness, like
Clean.
Swachh Bharat,
Okay.
because I think greater awareness is required in this aspect. No
Okay.
matter our Prime Minister Modi ji is talking, raising
Okay.
awareness on
Okay.
Swachh Bharat, but we still lack that
One.
sense, that civic sense we don't have.
Okay.
I think something to do with that, not to make money or anything, but to, just do that, cleanliness
Cleanliness.
aspect
Okay. That would be the
to
final
bring
goal.
about a change.
That would be the final word you want to say to all the people there out there, to have cleanliness as your civic sense
Yes.
and following that. Okay. I think we had a great talk with you, ma'am. Tumba ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. You had like ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ like we got so much to learn actually. ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ whatever you have said. We'll get to learn so many important aspects of life, of like maybe like bonding stuffs ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, career stuffs ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, to health stuffs ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. It was really amazing. It was really nice. It was really our pleasure, like my pleasure especially, to having had this talk with you. Like ನಾನು it first time it start ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ the series, but my only when I remember thought of doing this, the first person who came to my mind was you. Even though the days were getting like my days were not matching even your days were, but still I was like, if I do, first person should be Dr. Preeti Mohan. She's like always been inspirational, ma'am. That it be students or women, or I always see like whenever I see you in some functions or gatherings, I always like get that thing like, how can the person be this energetic at this point of time, like having managing so many stuff? That's like really amazing. So thank you so much.
And thank you, Arya. Actually, this especially podcast with you, I'm so proud because I've seen you as a young kid, and now you've all grown, and then you're so confident, and you're into this,
Thank
and you're
you.
doing wonderful things
Yeah.
in your life. I feel proud about this. Thank you so much for having me, for
Yeah.
inviting me to this
Thank you.
podcast.
It's our pleasure. It's my pleasure to having you here. It's really nice. So much for giving your time, for agreeing to do this, firstly, and to give your times and your valuable moments. Really helpful. Hopefully, a lot of people find this podcast interesting and get to learn a lot of stuff with you. I'll put the social media handles of you in the descriptions so that people can follow you there and learn a lot of stuff from you. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
me
Yeah.
here.